happy to share with you what they told me. As a matter of fact, I will read to you right now Dr. Nidal's message. He is stuck in a Shifa hospital where they're under bombardment. This is what he said. The situation in Shifa is extremely difficult and dangerous. Now, 3 days, no electricity, no water, no internet, very poor. Continuous shooting and bombing around patients. Patients are dying at a high rate than before. Do you know why? Because there's no fuel for the machines. So dialysis patients are dying. NICU babies are dying. ICU patients are dying. No machines, no fuel for the machines. The hospital is not functioning as a hospital anymore. We as medical staff are asking for a safe order to leave the hospital with the patients guaranteed by the International Committee of the Red Cross. This should be arranged urgently. Please share this with the world. Dr. Nidal Abu Hadrous, Director of Surgical Hospital, Shifa Medical Complex. I spoke to him myself. They're in there. If they leave, they're killed. If they stay, they're killed. There's already messages that dogs have entered the hospital and they're eating the flesh of the dead in the hospital. Enough is enough. There have been 20 out of the 35 hospitals in Gaza that have been completely non-functional. They stopped functioning because there's no fuel or because they've been bombed. There's a long-standing blockade that's going on day 34, 35. I stopped counting. There's no food or fuel or water or anything coming in. There's 204 healthcare workers that have been killed, of which I have known one through a friend. Ben Thompson worked with Hammam Allah. Hammam Allah was killed today, along with his father and members of that family. There's 101 UNRWA workers that have been killed. This exceeds the losses in any comparable period in the history of the organization. Al-Auda Hospital, Indonesia Hospital have been bombed. Al-Rantisi Children's Hospital, the Children's Hospital has been struck and burned. The list goes on and on and on and on. All I have to say is we're complicit, Prime Minister Trudeau. Mr. Trudeau, Canada's complicit because you refuse to listen to the people. You refuse to listen to the Canadians. You're not listening, Mr. Trudeau. Shame! What do we need him to say? Ceasefire now. I can't hear you. Ceasefire now. Again. Ceasefire now. And the last thing I want to say, Mr. Trudeau, is that the majority of the Canadian citizens are still hostage in Gaza.
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
Our Canadian citizens are stuck. They're hostages in Gaza. The majority of them have not left yet. My dear friend Ihab is stuck. He has no idea when his name is going to be on the list. There's more than 600 Canadians stuck, according to Jolie. I don't know how many made it today. I wasn't able to check the news, but it had been less than 100 till this day. The majority of citizens have left. The Europeans have left. The Americans have left. Everybody has left.